10 o'clock in the morning.
I mean, we know it wasn't poisoning.
Can we go to the thing? Do we have his statement of... What about the chocolate? What's the chocolate person? Nothing. Great.
So, I think we select poison, and the piece of evidence we present is the chocolate. That's the best thing I have to go off of.
That's still poison.
Technically, yes, but the testimony from the hunter proves that that's not how poisoning works.
Yeah.
So, it's the best one I have. The only other one is the 10 o'clock, and I feel like that's going to be BS.
Yeah, because I can't remember what time he was at the garden is the thing, too.
I feel like it's got to be this.
I mean, yeah, because we have to present an evidence. What the fuck else would we present?
I don't know. Inspector, you say the coroner determined with certainty that Major Hal was killed by poison. Correct. He said the signs and symptoms were textbook. There's no possibility his death was natural.
What kind of poison was it? Let's start there.
Yeah, actually. Did the coroner mention specifically what kind of poison it was? He was not certain. At first, the coroner posited that it was a plant-borne poison like that of aconite flower. But when he learned how fast the poison had taken effect, he noted that this was atypical of aconite. Consequently, he suggested it may have been some newly engineered concoction. Newly engineered poison, you say? Well, that only reaffirms that this was a very deliberate assassination attempt. Indeed.
Yes?
Yeah.
No, that doesn't really help.
I mean...
He's gonna just reiterate. I don't know, maybe try that one.
Let's try it. How exactly was Major Hal poisoned? What was the delivery mechanism? His finger was pricked by the poison rose. He even commented out loud about it seconds before dying.
Yeah, he said 2 dozen, so...
Yeah, I paused. I was like 2 dozen. 22... Wait. 2 dozen would be 24.
Oh.
Citizens who witnessed the murder attested to seeing and hearing this. Is there any possibility he was poisoned by something else? What an absurd thing to ask, JG. You just heard that 22 people saw the victim prick his finger and die. What are you suggesting? That the pricked finger had no relation to the poisoning?
Yeah!
Objection! It's exactly what I'm saying. I don't doubt that Major Hal was poisoned, but I do doubt that the rose was the cause. Unbelievable. Only a total buffoon could fail to draw the blatant link here. JJ, as tempting as it is to sit here and lecture you on the basics of cause and effect, I'll end this discussion painlessly. Inspector, please tell the defense that he found traces of poison on those thorns of the rose itself. That should alleviate all doubt that the rose was, in fact, a poison delivery mechanism. Actually, I can't tell him that. I dread to ask, but why not? We didn't check the rose for traces of poison. It just seemed obvious that the rose caused the poisoning, given the timing of the incident. Well then, now would be a good time to make a test. Here's a marvelous thought. We prick the finger of the defendant with the rose. If there's no poison on the rose, then Prince Juan lives and he's free to go. If the rose is poisoned, then the prince dies, but that's okay because the punishment would be just and fitting of the crime. A marvelous suggestion. What is this, a witch trial? This isn't America, Severin. That's not how we do things here. Calm your feathers, JJ. It was clearly a joke.
I thought you were serious.
Yeah. There are far more humane ways of testing for poison. I'm sure the inspector will perform his duty with due diligence. Actually, we won't be able to test the rose for poison
threw
at
it
all.
out.
Why is that? Given the dangerous nature of the flower, it was destroyed by the police force. We burned it to ashes. Such unprofessionalism. We have no way to whether to test the rose was poisoned, and this whole trial ought to be called into question. Nice try, JJ, but through the process of reasoning by elimination, we can still deduce with absolute certainty that the rose was poisoned. In other words, there's nothing else at the crime scene that could have caused the poisoning. Wrong. There's something else at the crime scene that could have contained the poison, something that investigative police blindly overlooked.
Yay!
Chocolate! Look at this. What am I supposed to be looking at? It's the paper wrapper of a piece of chocolate. It was found in the Louvre, the Salle de Tiberie to be precise. We can date its consumption to the day of the incident. You're not suggesting that Major Hal ate a piece of poisoned chocolate moments before he died? I most certainly am. Intriguing. Getting a little favor. Did you see the wrapper at the crime scene for yourself, Inspector? Police force does not have the time nor resources to trawl every piece of trash at every crime scene, I'm afraid. In other words, you overlooked it, and he's astounding unprofessionalism. Prosecution is right to be disgusted. What a disgraceful display, Inspector. I offer my apologies, Your Honor. I don't want your apologies. I want you to do your damn job properly. I agree. Get off the witness podium before I kick you off myself. As you wish. I'll take my leave. Until next time, messieurs.
I can't believe we're gonna let another man get away with murder.
Yeah. Let me get this straight. The chocolate wrapper was found at the crime scene? Correct. And you have reason to believe that it was consumed on the day of the incident? I do. I have an expert food tasting witness who is willing to testify if need be. You have a foodie witness? I don't recall anyone like that. Who on earth are you talking about, Falcon? Oh, I see. But do you know for certain that Major Hal consumed this chocolate? Well, that's a fact that we're still investigating. I see. Do you have evidence that this chocolate is in fact poisoned? Again, that is something that may require a little more time to definitively prove. So then, in actuality, you do not have evidence that Major Hal consumed some poisoned
You
chocolate.
don't have no evidence that the rose was the thing.
Instead, you have a solitary piece of rubbish that you plucked straight out of the gutter. That's weak, even for you, JJ. Let's move things along. I have another witness I would like to summon. He's a man who claims to have an excellent view of the people going in and out of the Louvre at the time of the incident. I call upon Monsieur Toussaint Kingsley. Could the witness please approach the stand and recite the oath? Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Oh, right, the oath. I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
I eat the bug.
Hello, I'm Mr. Frog. I eat the bug. Please state your full name and occupation. My name is Toussaint Kingsley, and I'm a person who fishes. Person who fishes? So you're a fisherman? Oh, is that how it is? I thought the French justice system was better than this. Beg your pardon? Here comes Toussaint Kingsley, the kingfisher. Clearly, he must be a fisherman because, didn't you hear, all kingfishers are fishermen. Well, you are carrying a fishing rod. And, can a married man
not carry a fishing rod?
Can a man not marry a fish? Reel and bay without being branded a fisherman?
Fish fear me. I fuck fish.
Look, the prosecutor's carrying a riding crop. Clearly, he must be a horse jockey. Oh, for pity's sake. Fine. We can list your occupation as person who fishes and not fisherman. Thank you. Actually, why do you carry a riding crop, Severn? I've never seen you ride a horse. I don't know, JJ.
So horses aren't people in this universe.
Why do you, a 30-something-year-old with no health problems, carry a cane? This is veering quite a bit off course. Could the prosecution please get back to his questions? Of course, Your Honor. Monsieur Kingsley, is it true that you were nearby the Louvre at the time of the incident? Yes, I was sitting upon a railing at the Pont des Arts. Pont des Arts? That's a new bridge that's just a stone's throw away from the Louvre south entrance. That's right. And what were you doing at the time of the incident? I was fishing. Pfft, kingfishers, am I right, Falcon? So you would have, yeah, what the fuck? You would have plenty of opportunity to see the people that
I know I said that really rude thing to that donkey, but what the fuck, man?
Yeah, long ears. Can you tell us who you saw? Well, the Louvre's a busy place. Naturally, I saw a lot of people. But at 9 a.m., I saw the King Louis Philippe himself enter the building. He was surrounded by his entourage, of course. Then around 9:30, I saw the shifting-looking fox looking around the entrance. Your Honor, I object to the witness's use of term shifty-looking. It's a vague and biased description. No, really, he looked super shifty. I saw him rubbing his paws and cackling gleefully. And then I saw him take out a rose and carefully rub the stem. Rub the stem of a rose, you say? As if you were applying something to the flower, perhaps? Objection leading? But sure, I really shouldn't speculate.
Objection speculating?
Yeah. Of course, it was wrong of me to ask such a leading question. But yeah, it definitely looked like he was putting some sort of powder on the stem. Wow, even I wasn't expecting such a bold admission. Members of the court, it sounds like what we have here is a direct witnessing of the defendant readying the murder weapon. The defense claims that the rose was never poisoned, and yet here we have a man who saw the poison with his own eyes. I smell perjury. You do? No question, you saw a shifting-looking criminal readying the poison cackling near the scene of the crime? That's not believable at all. I think you might be right. I wonder if I have any evidence that calls Toussaint's story into doubt. Your Honor, I'd like to cross-examine. Really? This nonsense again? You just heard the witness directly describe your client readying poison on a rose. What is there to question?
The 22 dozen people.
Yeah. I'm just trying to uncover the truth, Your Honor. Ugh, fine. Do your thing. Go on, Falcon. Go make a fool out of yourself.
Yo, what the fuck is everything?
Alright. Oh, God. Time to cross. Select a statement question.
Yeah, being fucking crucified.
Alright,
Alright, well, hold on. What do we have?
We have this. I think it's the page because we know he came from the opposite side.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
But what do you use for that? What sentence do you use for that?
Oh, that would be, I think that he saw the shifty fox.
Maybe.
Here's the problem. He said he saw him around 9:30, and the inspector showed up around 10. No, that checks out, actually.
Yeah.
So that technically does leave roughly 15-20 minutes for...
Brother, you ain't making that distance.
Yeah, honestly, that is pretty far. So I think it's shifty looking fox, but
I don't think it's that.
yeah, we have no idea about the powder because
Fuck off.
we don't have the rose. It was destroyed. That's useless. I think it was this one. Because him sitting here
Doesn't
means
do
nothing.
anything.
We can't contest that he was sitting there. We never met this guy till
And
now.
the king and his entourage did enter from that
They
side.
did.
The only thing that we don't really know is just the powder. I'd do the shifty looking fox.
Yeah, it's got to be that one. Monsieur Kingsley, you claim you saw a shifty-looking fox? Yep, super mega shifty.
Are you sure the fox was Prince Swan? Never mind.
We honestly,
That's the best place if we're going to use the page, because remember, he does say that he's in the garden.
yeah.
And if he
plus-
always carries the copy of Don Quixote, and we have a page that was picked up there.
which he gave us his book, which is missing the page.
Yeah.
Not only that, I'm not gonna select it, but like, we have a shifty-looking fox running the court right now.
No, just do the middle one.
Yeah. There must be at least 100 foxes in Paris. How do you know that the fox you saw was Prince Juan? He was wearing a suave hat that hang low over his eyes. I hear that's how they wear them in Spain. I'm not much of a fashion expert, but the rest of his outfit looked quite out of place for the French winter. Is it winter?
Yeah, it's January.
Fuck, you're right. Is that all you're going by, is fashion
Imagine
sense?
a courtroom. It's winter?
Fuck! I nearly forgot. I heard him call a passerby senor. I thought that was
Bullshit.
peculiar. Well, that's him, all right. You have another
Yo,
question?
wait, no.
Wait.
I guess yes.
Fuck. Fuck!
Yeah, I guess we're going to pick that one.
Oh, no. No, if we select that one, the judge is going to get pissed at us.
No, he gets picked at the windows.
No, that's us saying that.
Oh.
I'm so scared. I
Where do
want to
we
click
go?
it, but
Don't
I'm
click
so
it.
scared.
Don't click it. What do we do now, though? There's not a time. Is it really the powder?
No, I think it's got to be the location. Because we know he was at the garden.
Oh my god, it's the location.
I'm gonna fucking screech.
He said it anyway.
You say you saw, say that you were sitting upon the railings of the Pont d'Art on the morning of the incident. Yep.
What entrances can you see from that bridge?
Monsieur Kingsley, you had a good view of the Louvre's south entrance, didn't you? Yep, the Pont d'Art is a great vantage point for seeing the Grand Gallery's south side. What about the other entrances? You mean like if you were entering from the Tuileries garden or the place?
Where my client was?
No, I couldn't possibly see those areas from the bridge. But of course, that isn't relevant. Monsieur Kingsley witnessed Prince Juan entering the south entrance with flower in hand, and that's
Nope.
what counts.
Yay!
What if Prince Juan didn't enter from the south entrance? What if he approached the Louvre from...
Yeah, the gardens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tolarius Gardens to the west. It's a big what if. Do you have any evidence that Prince Juan entered the Louvre from the Tolarius Gardens? Matter of fact, yes, I do. I have definitive proof that Prince Juan approached from the west, not the south. Hey, I know what I saw, monsieur.
Hey, fuck you, buddy.
I'm doubtful, too. Go on, JJ. Show us this definitive proof that Prince Juan entered from the Louvre from Tolarius Gardens.
Gotta make a move, gotta do what's right for me.
Do. Look at this. A book page. Page 44 of Don Quixote, specifically. It was found just outside the Louvre's west entrance. This proves nothing.
This proves everything.
I'm not done yet. Take a look at this. Don Quixote. This is the book Prince Juan has been reading in jail since his arrest. I believe he's had it on his person for some time. And yes, page 44 is missing. That was the first thing I checked. You do realize what this means, don't you, Severin? That defendant was present in Tolarius Gardens prior to entering the Louvre. This also means that, in all likelihood, the defendant entered the Louvre from the west entrance, not the south. He could not possibly have been seen by Monsieur Kingsley from the Pont des Arts. What? I know what I saw, monsieur. A fine theory, Falcon, but maybe the defendant took the long way around. One can still travel from the Tolarius to the Louvre's south entrance by walking along the river. An extra 2 kilometers of walking just to enjoy the pre-murder scenery? Let's not say silly things, Cocorico. Okay, maybe the defendant deliberately left the page there to mislead the investigation. Now you're the one who's blindly speculating. It's not blind speculation, it's viable hypothesis.
It's not me deprecation. It's not self-deprecation. It's me deprecation.
You're fond of logic, aren't you, Cocorico? Let's talk about Occam's razor. When torn between 2 seemingly equal hypotheses, we must side with the one that imposes the fewest assumptions. Which of these theories takes fewer assumptions? 1. The page from Prince Juan's book fell out on his way to the Louvre's south entrance. 2. Prince Juan deliberately planted the page on the off chance that it would be discovered. Then he took the long way around. How dare you, the nerve of you to lecture me on such basic philosophical concepts. I'll stop lecturing you when you stop making such basic mistakes. Monsieur Falcon, please calm yourself. What's the point of all this yammering? The ultimate point is that Toussaint's testimony is fabricated, made up, utter fiction. No, everything I've said is the truth.
Fishies.
I suspect that the witness isn't even a fisherman. I am not a fisherman. See, he admits it himself. That's not what I meant. Oh, innocent perhaps. What the twist? Getting a little favor.
Oh, that's right. Hippos are people. There's a hippo in the court.
I was going to say that earlier, and I got swept up in the trial and forgot. Prosecutor, you have something that will put this arrogant falcon in his place, don't you?
What the fuck is everyone against me for?
I must concede.
I win!
You concede? On this point, at least, Falcon's evidence strongly suggests that the key component of Monsieur Kingsley's testimony is false. No! This doesn't mean that Prince Juan is innocent, of course. All Falcon has demonstrated is that this particular witness is unreliable. But I did see something. I really did. Alright, so maybe I didn't exactly see a shifty-looking fox. I made that part of the story up. But I did see a swan lurking around the south entrance on the morning of the murder. A swan? Do shut up, witness. Your word is mud at this point. How can we possibly trust anything you have to say? Your Honor, Judge Romulus, we're out of time.
Yo, what the fuck?
We're 10 minutes overdue to start on the Hare v. Tortoise trial. That's good. It's that late already. Curses, I was hoping we could have the case wrapped up in a single trial session.
Oh, thank God, we got another session!
It's a shame, but ultimately, an accurate sentence is always preferable to a speedy sentencing. Yes, all right, I don't need to hear you moralizing. Court will resume this Friday, the 21st of January at 9 o'clock. Don't be late. Oh, shit! Prosecutor, do your damn job.
Why do you have a hickey on your neck?
What?
You have a hickey on your neck.
Where?
It's right there.
What?
Oh my God.
Where's it from?
We're gonna be...
It's from her. she did puckered her lips real quick.
I don't think I bit your neck today.
Maybe it was yesterday.
I didn't bite your neck yesterday.
I'll do my best to ensure that justice is served, Your Honor.
You were playing a new game and abandoned me.
I did not abandon you.
In the parking lot.
Oh,
the school kept calling and saying you have to pick me up.
A soccer practice ended 3 days ago. A lot came up in the trial, huh? Yeah, no doubt about that. Something's bothering me. Why would that fisherman guy, Monsieur Kingsley, lie on the witness stand?
He's in on it. He's in on
it. Yeah, I think he was coerced. He was coerced or bribed. It's just what I was thinking. Maybe the real murderer threatened the fisherman into making up a story about Prince Juan. Let's keep an open mind. Anything's Prince Juan. Prince Shawarma. Be perfectly honest, something else is bothering me about the trial.
That bitch. And that other bitch.
Honestly, all of them.
Nah, Prince Juan, actually, I feel like is pretty clean. Oh.
Prince Juan, by feeding us a string of half-truths, our own client significantly damaged his chances of escaping the guillotine. That's true. We've wasted precious time on the Juan hunt. Excuse me, Monsieur Falcon?
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Mousy.
Sorry to bother you, but this letter just arrived. I think it's for you.
Yo, that's a ransom note!
Wonder why it's sent to my office. Oh, hush, hush, Sparrowson. I don't need to be pitied by a first-year dropout. Ooh, good comeback. What does the letter say? It's a threat. A threat made with cut-out newspaper letters. Whoa, I didn't know these things actually existed. Let me see. Falcon, stop your investigation or there'll be consequences. Scary. There's no question this letter originated from Major Howell's murderer. He, or she, must be aware that we're getting close to uncovering the truth. Sounds about right, but why would a person write this cutout newspaper like this?
It's fun.
Masking one's handwriting would be most common reason. Although, I can't help but wonder why they would bother since we don't have any handwriting samples to compare it to. We're still going ahead with our investigation though, right?
What else am I gonna do?
Nope. If a lawyer were deterred every time they received a threatening letter, they'd never get any work done. Besides, with only 3 days before the next trial session, we can't afford to be worrying about petty things like this. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Wow, you're right. Let's make those days count.
Gonna lose my days on my fucking God.
Okay.